All right. Looks like we're live.
Yes, we are live. We are live on Facebook and waiting for that Instagram connection. But in the meantime,
Yeah, they got us there too.
we are. Well, I am Erica,
I'm Kurt,
and
and
we
we
are
are finding
Finding Home
home
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
a husband and wife real estate duo helping you to sell, buy, and invest in homes in the beautiful west side of Atlanta, Georgia.
That's right. All right. Yeah. So today is Wednesday, and our feature is in the Southwest Atlanta Live, Work, Play. We'll be
Yes.
talking about two places where you can work
Mhm.
um, and play.
Yes,
And
yes.
we've been talking about where you can live in Adams Park,
Because
and
that's what we
we'll
do.
mention some of the other neighborhoods in that area.
hmm So, live, work, play concept. Again, like Kurt said, it's this concept that we want to live in a place, or most people want to live in a place where they can live, find their house.
Yeah.
They can also work within a reasonable distance.
Yeah, all
And
these places are within what, 2 square miles?
yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, all of our live, work, play features today are within a few square miles of each other, just like Kurt said. Yeah, I'm just repeating everything you say.
If you're healthy, you can ride your bike.
I mean, yeah.
Or get healthy.
Yeah, that's true. I would really love to do that myself, but we're working on it. So today, what are we talking about? What are some of the places we are talking about where you can live, work, and play in the West Side?
All right. I'd like to start with play. I know you're supposed to start with work, but play. So Lee White Street development.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So let's talk about the Lee White
Okay.
development, where currently it's all about play. However,
Should
you
we
can
say
work
that?
there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You
You're
can,
right.
you can actually, gain employment there, and there will be some living space. There's
It's
the
definitely in
West
the
End in
plans.
Oakland City. I said West End in
West
Oakland
End,
City
yeah.
that
West
are
End.
within walking distance to that area, and
Mhm.
they're actually going to be building some high rises.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is the
so
rumor that there will be much space to live there. So yeah, it's definitely detached homes, or basically what we're talking about is condos, sort of.
yeah.
So high rise, like Kurt said. So that's definitely a live, work, play district. So and I would like to know if you guys are watching this later on. I want to know how many of you all have heard of the concept of live, work, play. And whether you've heard it or not, does it sound something that would be interested? Sorry, does it sound like something that you would be interested in? I'm just curious. That's all. But anyhow, so we're talking about Lee White, and I'll let Kurt go ahead and take over with that. So can you explain to them what they're seeing on the screen right now?
Okay, so the Lee White district. This is we're at the intersection of White Street, where it meets Lee Street.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big warehouse development. It used to be for shipping and other related businesses, which was abandoned in some part. There was some usage, but it's been revamped to the Lee White district. This
Sorry
is
about that. Go ahead. Little echo. Sorry about that.
It's just been revamped. So now you have a number of breweries. We
Mhm.
mentioned Heaven, Wild
Yeah.
Heaven, Monday Night Brewery. There's a whiskey, A&W whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
What else is over there? The gelato place.
Oh, you know what? While we are talking about
Mhm.
it, I'm really impressed, by the way, because you rattled those off
Right.
so well.
Well, we would like to visit. Oh, and the belt line goes right
Oh
behind
yes.
it.
Okay, we have got to show them that. So while this is up, where is that belt line? I want to show them exactly where it is. So if you can see the words Lee White on top of this large building, what we're doing is looking at an aerial view of Lee White Street, the Lee White district. So if you can see Lee White on top of that warehouse, if you look slightly to the left, you'll be able to see the belt line running through it. So basically, it looks like two sets of warehouses, of long warehouses going the length of, on one side is Lee Street. I'm sorry, one side is Lee Street and the other side is White Street. So there's an angle there. And if you can see right down the middle, that's the belt line. When you see those little fluffy trees walking down the middle, and then you also see the, what do they call that, Kurt? I feel so ignorant. So it's the train, the MARTA train.
Oh yes,
right?
yeah. So the cool part about this area is nestled right in between. We're going to mention the Met next, which is a creative workspace, office space, film and photography, a lot of stuff. But nestled right between, talking about work, live, work, play, is the West End MARTA station.
Yep.
So we see the MARTA line at the bottom of the screen, but also it right in between is transit. And there's an
Yes.
Oakland City train station right there as well. But yeah, I guess we'll talk a little bit more about Lee White before we move on. Or
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So Kurt was telling us all of the wonderful places. Again, if you're just tuning in with us, we are talking about the live, work, play concept on the west side of Atlanta, which means is it such a thing that you can actually live in a place and work in a place and have fun in a place within 2 square miles? And we're telling you yes. Okay.
Right here on the west side.
Right here on the west side. And we'd be happy to help you. And remember, one of the best compliments that you can give us if you're tuning in right now is to refer us. If you have anybody that is interested in buying a home or selling a home, or even if you're not sure, or if they're not sure and they just want to know more, Kurt's phone number is
678-310-4392. You should get down the bottom of the screen sometime.
You know what? Let's do that.
Email is you just go to me directly, Kurt at Finding Home Atlanta. We're at Finding Home Atlanta on Instagram. And what else? The website is findinghomeatlanta.com.
Yes, and so Kurt's email has a .com on the end as well. It's Kurt at findinghomeatlanta.com. Or you can reach me at Erica, that's with a K, Erika, at findinghomeatlanta.com. Back to this live, work, play concept. So yes, we plugged ourselves. That's why we're doing this, because we like helping people. This is a beautiful photo of a part of the Lee White district. But Kurt was sharing with us, and there's an aerial map. He was sharing with us some of the actual businesses that are housed here in the Lee White district. So here we go. He mentioned Monday Night Garage, right? We mentioned ASW Distillery, Honeysuckle Gelato, you all. Oh my goodness. Okay. We mentioned
Resurgence Atlanta is there.
Oh yes, you're right. Resurgence Atlanta. I think Plywood Atlanta also has a great space there now. They have a great little mural that says "Good ideas happen here." So that's wonderful.
And the Honeysuckle Gelato, we keep mentioning that, and we're gonna have a date night at Honeysuckle. Okay. So we'll bring the camera. We'll have to walk in and say, "Hey, we said we were coming, and we'll check it out." Kind of feature it that way.
Okay. How about a date day?
Let's do it.
We'll talk about that later. But okay, so we're talking about the businesses that you can go to and possibly work and also have fun within this 2 square miles that we're talking about. You can live, work, and play here on the west side. And again, another aerial photo. Kurt mentioned that we were going to also talk about the Met ATL. So let's go ahead and head over there right now.
All right.
All right. This is the Met's website. Tell them a little bit, if you can, what is Met ATL? If you're just joining us, we're talking about living, working, and playing on the west side of Atlanta. Yeah. We are sharing with you today how within the distance of 2 square miles, you can live, work, and have plenty to do for fun. Nightlife, day life, children as well, family places, restaurants. So we're covering that. We just talked about the Lee White district, and now we're talking about the Met ATL. Take it away, Kurt.
All right. So the Met, for all you creatives, and there are a lot of us here in Atlanta. This is a cool, I was going to say grungy, artsy. What is the cool buzzword for the
creative?
What is it?
There's a word, but it's missing me right now.
It's industrial.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Industrial.
Industrial.
I'll take that.
So definitely industrial feel. As you'll see in the picture. So you can have your office work space, whatever that might be. Bring your clients. Nice. Well, it's not the traditional cubicle office space stuff.
No,
but
there is office space, but you're right.
But it's not like
traditional.
the sterile fluorescent lights type.
More modern, city, urban.
Yeah, it's not like the TV show The Office. It's not like that at all.
No, even though that's a hilarious show, it's
cool.
not.
Yeah.
So right now, we're looking at the website right now, and we see the office space. So this is obviously unfinished. But you can also, if you look over,
if you click on it, it might show you some more.
Yeah, it will. So sure, let's go ahead and click on it. Since Kurt wants to click on it.
Okay.
Okay, so we are clicking on it now. Here is some of the office space that they have to offer at the Met ATL. Again, we're talking about the live, work, play concept in Atlanta. That is cool. So nice. Oh my goodness.
That's what I said. It's not like the TV show The Office.
You were right. Kurt wanted to look at the office space, but let's not get too distracted. It's really easy to get distracted here because there's so much to
And then
talk about
other
it.
studio work, if you're into photography, videography,
Yes.
you can do that there. There's some construction type warehouses. I had a friend that worked on carpentry, and I went to his office space, and it was cool. There was people making stuff with metal and fixing up cool chopper type bites. So it's if you need a big wide open space, high ceilings,
Yep.
concrete floors, I guess.
That's
It's
there.
there.
So what we're talking about now is the live, work, play concept. Can you really live in a place, work in a place, and have fun in a place? Now, we're not talking about all the same building, though that's possible. But we're trying to showcase what's over here on the west side. And right now we're talking about the Met ATL. And Kurt just talked about the office space that's there. And if you look here on the screen, right, covering Kurt's face, you'll see that there's office space. There's also creative space. There you go. There's artist studios there. There's technology design work there. There's film and photography space there. Event space. You can have lunch out there. There are also places where you can eat. So, and here's their Instagram showcase right here. Oh my goodness, that food looks great. But I'm going to keep scrolling. Good job, Met ATL. We just talked about Lee White. I see a couple people viewing. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you have any questions? We are so here for that, and we want to answer those things. Again, we're Finding Home Atlanta. I'm Erica.
I'm Kurt.
We're Finding Home Atlanta, yes. And so we are real estate agents that want to help you understand like what is happening here in Atlanta, and particularly on the west side. Today is our Wednesday feature where we talk about live, work, and play, or we're featuring a concept. And today we're kind of introducing that concept. So I see you joining in. Go ahead and let us know what you think. All right, so we've talked about the Met ATL. We've talked about Lee White Street. And now, so those are places that you can have fun. You can play, you can work. Now let's talk about where you can live. And for that, we're going to go to our own website. And so let's talk about it. We have been featuring Adams Park this week. So let's go there. Adams Park, again, we're showcasing our website.
Adams.
Oop, I spelled it incorrectly. Okay, Adams, don't be hating on my spelling. Okay, Adams Park, Atlanta, which is the neighborhood that we featured earlier this week in our neighborhood feature on Monday. And so let's just talk about places that you can live. And Kurt mentioned yesterday on our show, you can just go to our page if you didn't see it, but he mentioned yesterday that there are still homes that are beautiful, remodeled, in-town living. I can't stress this enough. This is in-town living. We are on the west side. A lot of the homes on the east side has kind of stabilized a bit as far as the blight that was there. And now west side had more home ownership than the east side did in the 90s. And so we're not a direct parallel to the east side by any means. It's a beautiful place to be. At the same time, the market is hot. We talked about yesterday how we were the fourth fastest gentrifying city in the nation. Hey there, 96 Creatives just joined. Nonstop Plumbing just joined. So but we're talking about houses that you can live in. So we talked about play. We talked about work. We're talking now about living. So just showing you some of the places. Now that is for sale in Adams Park. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Whoop, there we go. Okay. So anyhow, go ahead, Kurt.
Let me see. There's a couple. This Pollard house, but let's check out the house that we went in.
That one is under contract now.
It's under contract.
Yeah, it is under contract. So
check out this Pollard. Oh, go ahead.
What I want you guys to see though, as Kurt scrolls, as he's having a great time looking at houses, because that's what he does to make a living, and that's what we do to make a living. I want to just highlight some of these prices here. The big thing about in-town living, a lot of times that stops people from investigating to see if they can live in town is price. And so that's another reason why we like to highlight the West Side, because it's a place now where you can enjoy all of the benefits of in-town living, working, and playing in town without some of the higher prices that you've seen on the East Side, as they had these prices maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But now these prices are being held. And this is a beautiful home that Kurt is showcasing on Polar Drive. I do believe that's under contract now, listed by somebody with, is it Keller Knapp?
No, you're thinking about the one on West Cedar.
Okay, got you. So beautiful. Okay, so beautiful. But as we're gonna keep on going, we talked about living, working, and playing in Atlanta, and we want to wrap up with our website, which is where we are. It's findinghomeatlanta.com. Finding Home. Home is singular, findinghomeatlanta.com. And if you're on the Firefox browser, for some reason, it's not redirecting correctly. So you can go findinghomeatlanta.kw.com. So findinghomeatlanta.kw.com. Again, Kurt's phone number. If you have questions, even if you're not in the market, his phone number is
678-310-4392.
Very good. And you can reach us via email either at Kurt, C-U-R-T,
or Erica, E-R-I-K-A,
at findinghomeatlanta.com. So that's our email address. We'd love to talk to you guys and see what you're thinking. Back to our website. As we wrap up, we want to show you our app. So we're here. We're here at our website. I'm going to go to the main page.
Yeah, that's the main page.
And you can drop down in this menu here that says Finding Home Atlanta. And you can click on download our app, or you can check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We are active on all of those platforms. So I clicked download the app, though. What's so cool about the app, Kurt?
Well, again, all these places that we showed and we featured, you can do the same thing right there on the app. Has a special, you know what? I'm going to have to hook up the iPhone one day and we can kind of scroll through the app and show the features.
Sounds like a good idea.
But yeah, direct contact, answer questions, see my smiling face there. Yeah, this is just a very thorough way to search and find what you're looking for.
With accuracy, right? And
check out the video that's on it.
Yes, if you keep scrolling down, there's a video that helps you to understand all of the benefits. You actually have to click the button.
Yeah, click download app.
Click download app, okay, and then you'll see the video. Because we want to let you know what you're downloading before you take up some real estate on your phone screen, right? We know that's a thing. It's important. So, yep, you can learn all about how to, what the app offers, and that's that. So, again, I am Erica.
I am Kurt.
And we are Finding Home Atlanta, a husband and wife real estate team helping you to buy, sell, invest in homes in the beautiful Westside that is Atlanta. We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early at 8:30 sharp. Thanks so much for tuning in.
All right. See you later, guys.
See ya.